Record. Hi everyone, Sandra from Scraps to Beauty, and it is Wednesday night. And if you're watching over on YouTube, this is a live stream over on Ustream.tv where I stream every Sunday and Wednesday night. We are working on an inspired Finnabair canvas. We're going to continue our Halloween one that we did last week. So if you're interested in checking that out, make sure you check out the last two videos, and you can check out my blog. So first I'm going to talk about my flea market. I went to a flea market, so if you're watching on YouTube and you're not interested in little flea market finds, just fast forward like 10 minutes and then we'll get into the project. So my favorite thing that I got, of course, was this fairy. Look how cute she is. My fairy vase. So I'm going to put all my water brushes in here. But isn't she cute? She's got one tiny little chip which you can't even notice. Like there. And that was $4. Isn't that cool? Yep, it's all about the bargains. That's right, Joan. So that was my favorite thing that I got. And then I saw this, right? And I'm like, oh my gosh, I could put a mermaid in here. Look, it opens up. It was an ashtray, I'm assuming, because it's got this little thing. So I figure if I could paint that up and then put a little clay starfish, mermaid or something like that. So I got that. That was $4. Then I bought the lace. 2 strips of lace. They were $2 each. It's a really nice flea market. It's called the Golden Nugget. It's in Lambert, New Jersey. I got this piece of lace too. This one's really pretty. It's small, but isn't that one pretty? That'd make a pretty glove, wouldn't it? Yeah, thank you, Eileen. Yeah, I love the fairy one. That was my favorite thing that I got. Then I got that. And then some guy was selling spoons for $1 each, which I really like because what I do is I made one for Dar one time where I put the clay mermaid and wrapped it around. But Jimmy also flattens these, and then I can use them in my canvas. But I really go for the ones that have like a fancy top, you know. And I had to get this one because I don't know if you can see it, but it has an engraved Z in there. Let's see if you can see it. You kind of can see it. So of course I had to get that one. I really like this one. Look how that one is. It's really ornate. And then the bottom here too is really pretty. And then I liked this one because it's got like flowers right there. See them? And then this one had like an eagle. My nephew loves eagles, so I thought maybe one day I'll do something with that. And I got this cute little one. He was another one I kind of aggravated. Can you see that? It's got a little, it's a lady at the top here. I don't know if you can see that. Yeah, there she is. So they were supposed to be $1 a piece, and I said to him, can you throw this one in? And he made a face, and he goes, they're $1 a piece. I'm like, yeah, I know, but it's so little. Can't you just throw it in? And he goes, well, I guess, but I really don't want to. But he did it. Yeah, he wasn't too happy about it. I'm like, oh, well. Oh, my gosh. And then this little bag was $2 for all of this little trinkets. So it was well worth it. So let me see if I can bring you in so you can see. I've shown the girls before recording what they were. So there. So I'll probably put some of these in there tonight. They're you can't go wrong. I mean, she was selling them, I think it was like 15 pieces for $1. So I'm gonna grab just some of these for my canvas tonight. So I like these. These are cool. I guess these were a set of earrings. See that? I'm gonna be banned from the flea market. Yeah, they weren't too happy with me today. And just maybe use this one on my canvas. It's kind of just like a, I don't know, something it broke off of. And then I love this one. That one's cool. Kind of witchy-like. So I'm going to put that one in the canvas. I got this one with the moon. You see that moon? And it's got these two little, they're moon earrings. So they move around. So I'm going to put that, maybe use that. Then I got some sea things. So here's a turtle and the fish. So I'm going to put that in there. And then I got some, I don't know if you can see it, but it has a And it's only open on Wednesdays. So here you can see, I got the turtle, that. Oh, no, there was a starfish too in there. Yeah, here it is. A little starfish. Aren't they cool? Sorry, and then I think I'm going to throw this in there for the canvas. What else? Oh, and I got these cute little giraffes. Look at these. And their little heads move. Can you see? Aren't they cute? So that was my little find that I got there. And then the same lady was selling these for, oh, did I take my little hand out? There was a little hand, yep. I want to put that one in there. There's a tiny little hand. I thought that would be good for the canvas. Let's always put those in there. These, I might even throw these. We'll see if I use these. I don't know if I will or not. I have so much stuff, it's like, it's never going to fit on the canvas. Oh, there's another one of these. You love the giraffes? Yeah, they were cute. And then if you watch me on Instagram, they had this table with a big giant elephant heads on each part of the legs of the table. Oh my gosh, if I wasn't moving, I would have definitely got that table. So then another lady was selling for 50 cents. So these were 50 cents. So I love this one, the angel. And this one is, can you see that? It's got angel wings. And it says, nobody has ever treasured, not even poets, how much the heart can hold. And it's, the quote, I guess, is by Zelda Fitzgerald. But I love that one, 50 cents. So I got that. And then another lady gave me these two for 50 cents. Let's see. I love the face on that guy. I got those. And then these were 50 cents. I love the girl's face. So there's a crab. You see this one has the crab, and then this girl's face here is like ceramic. So for like $5, I got all on this little poodle. For like $5, I got all of this in this little bag. So I was happy with that. And then the last thing that I got was, oh no, two more things. Where's my other thing? Oh yeah. So then I got these lion. I was telling them before the chat, before the show, that she wanted $6, and I said, well, how about $5? And she's like, plus I bought the lace from her. And so she wound up giving it to me for $5. She wasn't happy about it, but she did shoo me out of her booth after that. And then I have one more thing. Where is, oh yeah. I got this other little ceramic. So because it's a shell, so I'm keeping my water brushes in there. Isn't that cute? And that was $1. So those were my flea market finds. And I haven't been there in a while. I hope for the same moment, maybe even 2 years. But hi, Terry. Hi, everyone. So, all right. So tonight, what we have to do is, this is how far I got on my canvases. I'll have to push you guys back out again. So let me move the camera. That should be good. So I actually went ahead, and if you didn't watch my tweet, in case you missed it, let me move these over here. I wound up putting glossy accents to make like shutters. Let's see if you can see that. Yeah, there you go. So when we put the gesso on it, it'll look like shutters. And then I added glossy accents around the windows to make it look framed out. I did add like a little peephole in here. I added some glossy accents around this window. Oh my gosh, Eileen. And then before we left, remember I had texture paste this side, but I took it off. I really didn't like the one that I used, so I wound up taking it off and then using Tim's. So let me push this all aside here. Take my ghost away. So you can see I have my canvases go on top of each other. So what you're going to do now is you're going to take out some lace. I think I have to move you out one more. What is driving you crazy? Huh? Oh. Oh, you are? Aw. Let's see. I'll move you out just a little bit. Hi, Jenny. Well, Nisha, PM me your address and I'll send you a couple things. So you're taking out lace, whatever you have. So now we're going to work on the moon part. And I am going to put a little something in here in this corner yet. But what we're going to do is we're going to work on the part that you have your moon canvas on there. Hi, Linda. So I'm going to move this one to the side and we're going to work on the other one for now. So that's this one. So I actually am going to put my lace and then we'll talk about the metals. So decide what if you're going to add any more lace or not to your canvas. You might not want to. Nisha, if you PM me at Scraps to Beauty at AOL, I'll send you some Halloween things. All right, so, and this I got at Joann's, this one, and there's a skull one. So they do have some wood things. So that's it. So I did give the couple of girls that got us some, oh, you're welcome, got some lace. This is one I think I gave you guys this. It's got like a spider web on it. So I am going to add some more lace on here. And I'm going to add, so let me go on here first. So what I did was where my moon is here. As you can see here, here's my moon, where we covered out. So I'm actually going to put lace on here so that it looks like it's got like craters or whatever. And this is where we're going to put most of our metals up in here. So I'm going to add this other purple lace, this other purple trim. I am going to add, I was going to keep this kind of plain, but I think I'm going to add a couple more things. I have this other bat, and most of this up here is going to get covered anyway, so I'm really doing it kind of for texture. So I'm going to add that, and I think I'm going to add this. Now Finnabair says just go ahead and put it down, but I like to plan mine out a little bit. Let me see. And I like to layer a couple of laces, so I think what I'm going to do is I am going to add that on there. I don't know if I want that one or this one with the spider webs. I think I'm going to use that one, the lace. Oh, you're welcome, Cindy Lou. Did you get to use it all? Oh, good. You're going to add it to your canvas. That's good. All right, so first thing I'm going to do, so I'm going to take my soft body gel. And let me just see where my gloves in a bottle is. I know I have a little one here, which I should have looked for before. I don't. That was trying to get that gel off my fingers. Ugh, it was like peeling glue off. All right, well, I'll have to go without it. It must be upstairs still. So I did wind up putting the Vaseline around here, and it's so much easier to open now. So those of you who are doing a canvas where your moon is now, you want to add another couple strips here and here, and then I'm going to add a couple more on top. It's just to build layers so that when you put your metals, that if there's a hole, there's something behind there, to give it some texture. Oh, but now this won't open up. So, don't look, Paula, because she would have my head. There we go. All right, so my brush. Let me get a baby wipe ready. So basically tonight you still have some gel peeling off your, you do, I know, I did too, Eileen. It took like 2 or 3 days for it to go off. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to put my purple one down first. Can you guys see? Do you want me to get a little bit closer? And hopefully before the show ends, we can maybe gesso, gesso everything. All right, so then I'm going to put this piece down. I like this piece, and I think I got this at Joann's last year, so I don't know if they will have it still for when Halloween comes out, but you might be able to get some type of lace there. I like this lace because it's got like a lot of holes in there. You can see fine. Okay, good. But I really like the bats. I think one time they had like spiders. So if you can find anything like that. And if you don't have lace, I mean, you could put die cuts, you know, you don't have to use, or just plain netting you could even use. But see how these have like kind of like big holes in there, in between there? And that will give you really good texture. So I'm going to put this other little piece here. The scary part is once you have to cover everything all black. That's the scary part. Alright, so I think I'm going to add this here on top. I want that. I have some other lace too. I think I gave you guys some of this. I want the purple border, I think. I'm going to put this down first. Oh, did I put the wrong one down? No, I think I did. Oh, I'll use this one here. Like I said, most of this is probably going to get covered up, this part anyway here in the middle, but that's the hard thing about mixed media is covering up layers that you like pretty. Like this lace is pretty, but it should show through. That's the hard part I have with the mixed media. If I like one layer, it's like I hate to cover it up, but you have to. So don't forget your sides too. You know, you want to add a little something on the sides as well. All right, and I think I'm going to put this other one. Put this other one down here. Add that other one down there. I try to keep most of the middle not too crowded with stuff. So I am going to add my metal bats and stuff on here. Alright, so let's see. What else can I do? Alright, and I think I'm going to add, let's see what else I have here. I might add a piece of this. Let's see. Cut this one. Do I want that? Or I have this. I don't even know where I got this. It's like a sticky thing, but it looks kind of like let me cover my bat. Maybe I'll just add one on there. Do I want like that, or do I want like this? I think it's sticky back as well. Love the fabric. Yeah, you can get that at Joann's. So if you have a Joann Fabrics around you, maybe it doesn't have sticky. I thought it did. No, guess not. Alright, so I'm going to add this one here. And it's kind of velvety. It'll lose its little velvet shine, but when we go to use the metallics on there, it'll show back up. Right, there we go. Hi, Jane. Hi, everyone. Thanks for spending your Wednesday night with me. I'll keep this down. All right, so I think I'm going to add one more. Oh, I wanted to add this at the bottom. I wanted to add it to both, though. I think I'm going to add one of these thick pieces across the top there. Because you want different, like right now, all these laces are the same. They're thin. So you want to kind of have something that's a little bit thicker as well. So I'm going to add that on there. So you can see now it's got all kinds of texture on there. So when we go to put the metallic on there, it'll really show. All right, so you're just going to keep building and building until you decide that, yep, you've had enough, So I just want to see, I also have this spider web die. It's actually, I think this one is peel back. So I thought maybe I might add a little bit of this. That might be too much, though. Maybe I'll just cut a piece here. I think I'm going to add that there. And this one does have sticky back, but I'm still going to put some gel on here as well. Maybe with the little one coming. I'm going to put something heavy on this one to make it stay. This is like my favorite part of the whole thing, is adding all these little doodads to it. I'm going to have to put something on here. I'm going to stick that on there and then maybe put this on there. Alright, so I think I'm done with the lace. So, oops. Let's put that in there. Close this up. I gotta peel this off though. Do any of you guys go to flea markets? I love flea markets. It's like now I'm trying to declutter, so what do I really need? So I only really get stuff like charms or lace, something small. Well, unless when you see that mermaid, I mean the fairy. Fairy vase, I couldn't turn that down. Alright, so I think I have that all cleaned off. Just take some of that off there. So we're pretty much done with the soft gel for now. And now you want the heavy body, whatever you're going to use for your metals. Oh, you know what? I wanted to see if I wanted that little piece of lace on there, though, first. Spider lace. So let me get my other one here. So you can see here, I want to see if I just want to add this on here or not. I want to get the spider web part on there. I am, but I'm going to trim it, I think. I'm looking for my other little baby scissors. There they are. Alright, so I want to keep this spider web, and then I just want to kind of trim it down here like this. So So I think I'm going to put it just like that down. Get rid of this part. Alright, so maybe I have enough on my brush, hopefully. Do I? No. I need a paper towel. You love them, but not, you love what? I missed it. I'm peeling for years. Alright, so I need a little bit more gel, and then I'm going to have to put this on here and then cut it. So, let's see. I don't have any room. There. This one even has bigger holes than that other one. I really thought this stencil too looked more like a tree. We should have used that for the tree part. So I'm going to add this. Oh, flea markets. Oh, yeah. We used to have a couple of good ones, but then now they're not that good anymore. I'm going to put that right over my bats. And then I'm going to have to cut it right here. I can do it. Yeah, I think CB is. Right, CB? You making one? She's also doing Finn's class tomorrow at her scrapbook store. So that's exciting. Is that a big store? Our stores are kind of little. We don't really have any more big stores. All right, so there. So I'm just going to let that dry. And while I have this one out, what I want to tell you guys too is I want you to go on the back, and I want you to stick this here, because I want you to practice on the back so before we do the front next Sunday. So I want you to go ahead and add some type of texture paste, whatever you have, with a stencil. So let me see what I have here. Let me just grab a stencil, any stencil. Do I have one? I'll just use this. Here. I'm going to put some texture paste through here. I'm going to dry it, and then we're going to put black gesso on there. So this will be your sample on how to add your metallic when we get ready to do that. Move this off. Stick that there. All right, so I'm going to heat gun. I'm going to dry this way. the scrapbook store, San Antonio, more than all folded up and 4 hours away. It's great to. Oh, that's good. You know what I went to do when I was at the flea market also? You know, Virginia CV, Virginia BH. She talked about those stores where it's a store where they reuse, you send your art supplies and you reuse them. You have a couple in Texas. So where the flea market was that I was going to today, is that dry? No. They had a store there, and of course when I went it was permanently closed. So I thought I was getting a chance to go one, but we don't have one in New Jersey. But she gets a lot of her watercolors at that store. She gets her colored pencils. She also got Barrel color Prisma pencils. She did really well there. She gets Liquitex paint all the time. She does good. All right, so now we're going to take some black gesso. So let me just do that really quick. And then we're going to let this dry. And then that's what we'll practice on next week. So I need a brush. And paint good size areas so you can have, you know, a couple of, bye Terry! You know, you can practice over the gesso and then practice over, you know, the space. So give yourself a good middle area. Right there. There. Right, so you're just going to do that in the middle, just so with some texture paste, so that you have that. All right, so we can put that canvas back away. Let me stick it up here. All right. So now, oh, I can see I still have to stick something on here. What did I do with this? All right, so what we have to decide now, I can get rid of all my lace, so I don't need lace. Oh, I could have used this tiny little one on there somewhere. Maybe I'll just stick that in there. See if it'll stay. If not, it'll stay when I do my gesso. All right, so we're going to move this to the side just for a little bit. And now you have to decide what kind of, just sent you our list already, but. Oh no. Oh, that's too bad. Oh well, at least you tried, thanks. Oh, they would, yeah. I know they're a hard thing to find. If these waxes, if you're looking for any of these Prima metallic waxes, they're super hard to find. All right, so let me get my wipes. They do, Eileen? Oh, I'm going to have to check. They even have the silver. I really want the silver. I can't find the silver. Tomorrow happen when they arrive. I will get them. That's okay. I really want that silver because that's the one that I use kind of on the moon. And if not, we'll just have to use the Viva Inca Gold ones. All right. Well, let me know what she says about the little trinket box, because I gave Finn a little trinket box of, because she says it's so hard to find little medals over there. So I sent CB with a little box for her. So. Oh, they do have it? Oh, I'll have to check. Alright, I'll fool around with that. Ugh. So what you're going to do now is you're going to go through your metals. You need to put a pile of big metals, kind of like medium. And of course, you know I have like way too many metals. So I want to see, you need some type of focal point. And where is my focal point? Hold on. Oops, that's my ghost. I don't want that. Where did I put it? Do you see it? Hold on, I'm just missing my little focal point. Where is it? Darn. I just had it. Oh, there it is, right here in front of me. Okay, good. Yeah, I'll let you know if I find them, CB. So this is going to be, I thought I was going to use this or had a skeleton head from Sandra Everson's from Prima, you know, those ceramic skeleton. I thought I was going to try to use that, but I don't know where it is. So I guess we're going with this. So this is going to be my focal point here. Let me bring you in a little bit closer too so you can see. If you all live on the cameras, will be it. Oh my gosh, yeah. I told you I have enough here to do like 50 canvases probably. Alright. Here we go. Alright, so I actually, this is a Prima, it's like a Prima bottle cap. And then this I got at Michael's. I love this. This always reminds me of Dar. She has like a mask like that. So you can decide whatever you want. If you want this, or maybe you have a wood piece like this. Maybe your poison bottle is going to be your centerpiece, or I have another one, maybe a wooden piece that says Happy Halloween. Whatever your focal point is, you need to decide what that's going to be. So for me, it's going to be this. And then what you're going to do is, so you want to go from big, oops, like way off, how come? From big, so this is say 3 inches, and then go down like this, because this mainly is going to be like a cloud that's coming over your moon. So I did get some of these at Michael's as well. I'm going to use these as my bat pieces. I have those, or if you have wings like this, you can use wings as your bat piece. So let's put those aside, because I know I'm going to use those for my bats. Alright, so like she says, you should just go ahead and put it on there, but I like to plan it a little bit. So, and then I take a picture with my phone, and then I know exactly what I want to do about. So I know I want to do this, and you want levels too, so I might use this star. So, or maybe your focal point is this, the skelly hand. Yeah, maybe you want to, you know, do that as yours. But for me, it's going to be this. So I might do something like this. I might put the owl, maybe the owl head on here. I have a couple of different owls, so I like that one. Let's see. I also have this. I could go with that. And then put the owl maybe somewhere along the way. I also have a big key. So that's going to be, I'm definitely going to put the key. So that will be my tapering out like that. So it's going to go something like that. So I can put my owl on top of here, which means I'll need another bottle cap. So I even keep my Coca-Cola bottle caps for stuff like this, that if I want to prop it up, you're not going to see it when it's all black. So maybe I want something like that. And then let's see what else. So these are for my bats, I have this little frog thing. I might even stick that in there. So it's good to layer on top. So I don't know if you can see that. So see, this has a hole for like a gem. So you can put, Oh, my little gems. I could put some of these little do whatever. Well, some people may not know what they want to do. So I'm just explaining it first, Eileen, and then I'll do it. Or, so whatever metal you have. Let's see. All right, so I guess I will just go ahead and I will just do. All right, so I'm just going to go ahead and put it on my metals because they're very impatient. I like this too. Spider. I wish I knew where my skelly head was, though. I really wanted to try maybe to use that, but all right, whatever. No, it's not there. Okay. So let me bring this back. I'm moving this all to the side. Would Fan, if you saw me grabbing stuff and putting it down on whatever. No, that's what Finn says to do, but I don't like to do that. I like to plan it a little bit, so. That's exactly what she says to do. Just put your first piece down. Let's see. Put your first piece down and then move on, All right, so for this, you're going to need something heavy, either E6000 for your gems, for your metals. I am going to use this, the heavy body gel, to hold my metals down. And you've got to put a lot on here. So let me get this. Yeah, just go for it. If you're ready to go for it, Eileen, go right ahead. But I like a little planning myself. All right, so I'm going to put this down first. And then I think I'm going to have maybe a gear. So let's see, something big. So I might want something like this. I could even put the gear if I could find something. Let's see what that looks like. I don't want to cover that up too much. So let's see. All right, let me just put this down first. And she globs it on. I mean, she really globs it on. I mean, once you get all these metals, they're not going to move at all. And because you're having it on the wall, you definitely want it to stick. So you're going to put it on and then press it down. Where's the moon supposed to go? The moon is going right here. You don't want to cover up the whole moon. So I'm only going from here, say 2.5 inches, and then you're tapering down like this. So, and our moon will go right here. It's just my moon is covered because I put the netting on it. Can you see? You're good? Hi, Dr. Dorothy. All right. I might put like I even have some die cuts, so they make great texture. So I might even put that in there. Let's see. What do I want with these? So now it's just a matter of smashing everything in there. And if you don't like so much gel, you can pull some of it out. All right, so now this one, I'm just going to put it at the point. The moon has gone over the horizon. No, you do have to cover part of the moon. I'll show you on the other one, so hold on one second. All right. Like I said, you do really need to put a lot on here. All right, now where's my little frog that I had? I'm going to stick him in here. Yeah, I wanted lace texture on my moon, so that's what I did. Because my other moon it has a little bit of lace on there. All right, I need a wipe. want to get that off of my little frog. Okay, so you see this one? See where the moon is? And I have all these metals on top of the moon. Here's my lace down the side, my lace across the top here. So can you see that? And so when you actually put everything together, it just looks like one big mass. You're not really looking at each individual piece. See what I mean? So really only like 1.5 inches of my moon is showing. Got it now? Oh, it's no worries. You just do it to the way you like it. Oh, no. It's nothing to worry about. Karen. Like even this, I could even put this on here. I might do it. I might put it on there. Paper. Alright, and so now you're just going to keep building from here. So I think I want my star on here next, didn't I? I put my star. See, now my moon is right in here, like that. So if I do that, let's see. What was I putting on here? Skelly head? Do I want that or the owl? This one's a cute little owl. So now this is what takes me a long time. It's not hard to paint the moon, right? Because all the metal's on top, so you're just painting right over the metals. As you can see, that's what I did. You paint right over the metals, right here. See, this is all white in here? So it goes just like that. And then as you go, you're doing the moonlight that's coming off the moon. Now, the moon is there. You just have to put all your metals and stuff on top. Where is my hand? So, like, this part, don't tell. You'll paint your moon first? Yeah, you could paint your moon first. $300 journal cover, oh my gosh. This is the hard part for me, is deciding what I want where. I might go with that there. And so I do need to plan some of my stuff out. If you can go ahead and just grab it and put it down, well, good for you, but I can't do that. I need to plan it. Alright, I know I want this cute little owl on here, so I might do that. I want a little bit more texture. So I think I'm going to cut one of these in half. So a lot of these that I have are Prima's metals because they're easy to cut with just scissors. So I'm going to stick that in there. Where's my jar? Now, I have to put a flower in here. If you don't want flowers on yours, you don't have to put it, but I will be putting flowers on mine. All right. Don't tell me that you're spending that much kind of money. It's too much money. All right, so I'm going to cut this part off. This is one of my little finds. Stick that down. Like I said, you definitely need to put a lot of that stuff on. Alright, I'm going to stick that. I think do I want that on there? at that. Let's see. Oh, my key. Key's got to go on here somewhere. I'm going to have to put that on here. I'll put my key down first. You want flowers? Yeah, I'm putting flowers on mine. Sorry, Eileen. You have to put at least, I sent her flowers, so you got to put at least one flower on yours. All right, and then I'm going to put this down. Where did I find a large key? You know, Michael's, sometimes in their $1.50 bin, they have keys in there. That's where I got mine. Oh, I didn't put my star down. So this will still be my moon, and then she'll be getting covered with some white, and that'll be good because of her, you know, she's skelly-like. So, let's see what else. So you can even use these clay pieces. I'm going to use some of these clay pieces of Jones. I want to put this back in here somewhere. I'm going to have to cut this in half. Yeah, don't be afraid to cut your stuff. Love the key. So see how a lot of the lace here is going to get covered up? Let me see that. I don't know why my camera is like, let me see if I can fix that up a little. Oh, there we go. Okay, good. Hi, Linda. We see you. All right, and so then, what else am I going to put? Oh, see how my spider webs have these little holes in there? So I'm going to use some of these crystals. If you don't have any of these, these little glass beads, like, you can get these, like I got these at the dollar store. You know, you could use these glass pebble beads, you know, in your, in there. But I'm going to use these. So I'll do some more. I'm going to use this one. That one there. That one's too big. That one, and wait a small one. That one. Hey, Judy. What time is it? Oh, 8:30. Good, because I want to put some medals on my little house too, as well. Not too much. So you can just take some of that off if you got too much on there. You don't want it on there. So you're just going to keep adding until, you know, you like it the way you like it. Hi, Daisy. Let's see. What else do I have here? Oh, I've got these cute little chains that have words on them. I'll put that one there. What else do I have? Oh, my little owl. I think I'll stick him here. And see, this is crooked for me because I can't really see if it's straight. Then I'm going to stick the owl on here. Yeah, I'm going to stick him on there. I might cut this off. And if you have this gel and you get any of this gel on your tools, make sure you wipe them off or you'll never get them off. You'll never get it open. Oh, doesn't he look cute? I need to put down her art stones. I'm going to show you. After I get all my medals, I'm going to show you how to do that. This is a cute little owl too, but I already got one owl on there now. So let's see. So I'm going to put another flower, I think. 1/2 a full flower. Put this one back. That one. Another gear here. Oh, you're welcome. Yeah, that's the last thing you want to put down on them after we get all the metals down. Then you go with the art stones. And the art stones fill like all the little gaps. Oh, let's see. What else do I have here? Oh, I have some of my metal bugs. That's going to have to go there. Let's see. Butterfly. Let's do this fly. So see, I have all these metals, and what am I going to put on here? Maybe 15? But at least you have choices. So I'll show you how it looks so far. You can see that there. What happened to the moon? The moon will be here. The moon is here. Right here. And when we put the white over it, the white's going to go over all the metals. You'll see. Yeah, it's still here. I wanted my moon to have more texture, so it's still there. Don't worry. It's still there. Alright. Let's see, what else do I have? I have a lot more Halloween stuff, so let me try using that. I have this cute little frog too. He's too big. Got a little witch's hat. Wouldn't that be cute on there? My little owl. I like that. We got the witch's hat on there. I'd like to have another, maybe, I might put this poison key down here. Let's see what else I have. It's feather. Another feather. There's a ghost. You better go to bed. Oh, okay. Good night. Night, Dorothy. So my one flying little ghost. I'm going to stick him in there. Let's see what else. Put my bat in there. I do like to use, I don't know if I should have put that on there. Okay, good night. I've got some of these. This is like a little, a little leaf. Let's stick that in there. And I do like to have things hang over my canvas. Let's see. No. I'm going to put this one on there. Yep. I told you this is the hardest part for me now, is to decide what I want to put on here, what I don't. Well, I have some words. What do I want to do with that? This is trick or treat. I have a few. I'll stick that on there. Boo, boo. What else do I have on here? Oh, I wanted to use this, because I don't really like this. See, that's the hardest thing, because now you want to taper down, and so really I just need like little things, but I really want to use this. So I might have to move this flower. Let's see. Oh, my little. Oh, witch's hat keeps falling off there. I can't cut that in half. Darn. What else do I want to put on here? The moon. I'm going to stick the moon on there. We're going to eat East Coast Jewelry Spray. Oh, that's nice. 45th anniversary. Congratulations, Joan. I'm going to the expo on Friday. Scrapbook Expo. Stick that there. I really want something here. Oh, I can't find anything I want. I'll put that one there. That will be fun. All right, I got a cat in there. Oh, I have a little skull somewhere. Oh, I should put some of these little spiders in here. Squeeze it under there. Oh, spider. I want to put the 31 also on here. There, 31. I'm going to stick that there. 31. Stick the other half of this on there. Add a little bit more on that key. Alright, so let's see how I have everything. I wanted to put the bird cage on there. Better get my fingers limber to the links. For links? What? Let's see. Well, this one says Halloween. I'm going to stick this in there. I'll cut that off though. Stick that on. So you guys get the idea. It's just a matter of putting however many metals you want and how much. It's Halloween. I have one of Tim's little scully heads. Let's put that on there. Where is that? This one. I'll stick that on there. Hi, Patty. How's the finger? I think I'll stick a couple more of those little spiders. But where's my hand? We want to get the hand in there. Stick that little bottle in there too. Where's my hand? There it is. Get that little hand in there. Stick him in here. Get my hand in there. Much better? Oh, that's good. Those stitches come out Monday? Ugh. Alright, I'm going to stick that little hand on here. You're slap happy today. Alright, so let's see, what else do I want? I want something little. This is crooked. I have to stick something underneath that to keep that. I'll use this. Alright, just maybe a couple, two little things. And then we're going to put the bats on here and then work on the bottom one. So let me see, what else do I want? I want a couple more spiders. Those little tiny spiders. Where do I have those? Oh, here's a tiny bat. I can use that. You're going to tell them to stop yakking? he's yakking at you tomorrow. All right, that's good. And then my little art stones will fill in, hopefully. I'll get that straight. All right, I think I'm happy with that. Well, I get back to the house. Yes, we're going to get back to the house. So there you go. So there's that. So that is that. All right, I'm also going to put one of my bats on here. So where are those? Let me get rid of all of this. Oh, there's another. I want to get another spider on here. Maybe there. Okay. All right, now I'm looking for my bats. There we go. So I'm going to put one bat here. So you can see that. So if you don't have a bat, you can put wings. Or if you have an actual bat, you can put bat. You can put the wings like that. I'm actually going to use this because they look like more like bat wings. So that's going on here like that. Hi, Ella. And remember, my moon is right here. So I want to keep my bat a little bit away from my moon. All right, so there we go. So I have a bat there for now. So let's go to the house. Where is my other bat? There we go. I'm going to put another bat. You love the doodads? Yeah. Too many doodads. All right, I'm putting my other bat here. Then I'll have to decide what I'm going to put in the middle. Whether I'm going to put one of these stones in the middle. I haven't decided yet what I'm going to do in the middle. I have to go with one of those. I don't know. We'll see. All right. And then now at the bottom here, I want to add something down here at the bottom. So I have this word Halloween. I could stick that down there, which I think I might do. I have this cute little frog. Of course, the frog has to go on there, so I might put that on there. I did have a little hand. So I cut the hand from one of those skeletons, you know, let me see where it is. What do I do with them? Where is it? You know, one of those you can get them at the dollar store. I don't know where my skeletons are right now. But I just cut the hand off. You love the chandelier? That was from Hobby Lobby, that little chandelier. So I think I'm going to stick the hand here, like it's coming out from the grave, going to the house. What else? I wanted to put a little witch's hat. Didn't I take out 2 witch's hats on there? I've only taken out 1. I have another little bone somewhere. Oh, I was going to put Dorothy's red shoes in there, but there's no place to put it. Alright. I'm looking for my other witch's hat. And I had a little black bone. Up there it is. Just stick that on there. So I've got a black bone that I can stick here. It definitely needs a witch's hat. So let me go back into my my jewel thing. I thought I took both of the witches' hats out. Did I? You guys remember? I don't see the witch's hat here. I could have sworn I took the witch's hat out. You stuck Prince inside a suitcase for the retreat. Let me see if I find that little witch's hat. I thought I took two of them out. I don't see it. Ah! Stopped everything from there. Alright, well, I'll have to find him a little hat. So I don't know where my witch's hat is. Alright, so I'm going to stick the Halloween on here. I'm going to stick the little frog on there. I'm going to stick the hand coming from there. A little bone. And what else? What else do we have here? I could put the little costume. I really want the witch's hat. Where is it? Alright, well, let me stick those down for now. And you could stick flowers down here, or, you know, anything that you want to add to your canvas. Frog looks at, oh my gosh, Eileen! Oh my gosh. It'll look cute if I could find the hat. I'll have to clean this up and see if I can find it. This one says costume. I could have put this one on there, but this one's look at this one. He's too big for the frog. All right. Let's see. Let me put the hand down. I'm also going to add some metals on my house. That one. Alright. So now what do I want to add on my house? I'm going to have my ghost coming from here. I might cut one of these spider webs and put them on there. Oh, I had that one that I put the spider web in there. The house will have kind of all spider webs all over it. I'm going to put something here, either a gear or something. Do you want to add some stuff to your house? You're crocking. What? You're talking about the frogs, Patty's frogs. Alright, so let me see if I can get this to stick down with just the paste tape on there. I need to cut that just a tad more. This one's good. And if you don't have these spider webs, you could add gears or, whatever you want. That, let's see. I have one on this side. Hi, Ange. Alright, so I've got some spider webs on my house. I'm also going to put something here. So it's either going to be a gear. I didn't put too many gears on this house. Let's see. I'm going to cut this one in half. I have to take some of this off my desk so I can see what I'm doing. Oh, I never used the poison key either. Like the spider webs? Yeah, I do too. I didn't put one of these little spiders on here. Maybe in here. Oh, I have that big spider. Remember that spider? I'm going to put him on last. Right. Alright. So I'm going to get rid of some of this. Alright. I want to put something else on here. I just don't know what it is yet. So let me look. Oh, I didn't use this cute little owl key either. Maybe I'll just use this. I don't like that. Maybe I'll add just another piece of do I want this on there? I might add this on there. Let's see. Big bug. The big bug is cool. Remember that big spider? Yeah, I'm going to put him on after I have it all dried. Alright, so I'm going to add that to the top of my house, just for some type of decoration there. And I still want to get something on there, but I don't know what it is. Maybe one of these. It's too big. I need something a little smaller. See, now even with all of these on here, I don't know what I want to put on here. Got to run. Okay, Patty. Oh, glad you're feeling better. Maybe I'll just put a piece of lace. I just want something in that empty spot right there. I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to add some lace on there. Yep, that's what I'm going to do. I don't really need this big, thick gel for this, but I'll put it down with this. I'm going to add a little bit on the side here as well. All right, so do I have everything I want on there? I think so. Oh, my bat's on there. So I'm going to put the two, I'm going to clear this off. So give me like fast forward, just 2 seconds, 2 minutes. Clear this off. I want to put both canvases together and see what else I want to put on here. So let me stick that in there. Okay, Ange. All right, so let me see if I just have a big bag I can just throw everything in. So this box is full. I need a little bag. Let's see. This will help, but no. I'm going to keep my little, let me move this out of the way. I'm going to keep my bats, and I need the jewels here. So I need this. In case I want to put, I'm going to put one other little one, I think. I need these, like this. Oh, I didn't even put one of these little wishbones. I got to put one of those on there. Oh, I have this witch's hat that maybe I can put on my frog, so we'll see. Alright, I've got that. Get rid of all of this. I need a bag. So hold on, just fast forward. I'm looking for something I can throw all this in. Here we go. And I'll sort it out later. Didn't even use the moon either. Oh, I want to keep these out. These little ones. Was not liking it too much that night. What were you liking? Understood, that's what you said. Alright, those, they can all go in here. I got this little ghost. Maybe I might put him in there. Alright, so most of that out of the way. Move the gel still. That. Alright, I gotta move you guys out a little. So let me do that. See how that goes. What? Oh, we have to do the art stone still. What time is it? Oh, it's only 9 o'clock. We have time. Alright, I think I need to move you out one more. There. Alright, so I just want to, that's gonna bug me. I just gotta look one more time for my witch's hat. I know I had 2 of them, so let me see if I can find the other one. Guys, remember which one it is? Oh, I might use some of these little stars as well. Not looking at the chat yet. Where is the witch's hat? Where is it? Oh, I have 2 of them. not here. It's got to be in that mess that I am somewhere. Alright, well I can't find it. Should I get a pencil? My pencil case? How many pencils does it hold? What pencil case would be? Yeah, Prince aided, probably. It's like, you saw me pull 2 of them out, didn't you? God, I don't know where it is. Alright, anyway. I want to see now where I'm going to add my other bat, because I want 3 bats on here. So, if you can... Alright, so I have that. So I have the wrong way. So I have my 1 bat here, 1 there, and I want to add 1 more. I want to add a little one. So I think this one might be too small. Let's see this one. So I think I'm going to add this one, that one there. And I got to put it towards me because I can't see what I'm doing. So I got one like that. I think I want this one like that. So I'm going to stick that one there. You got the house and the moon. What? You got the house on the moon. Yeah, I did. I switched it. I switched it. Alright, so. So I got my other bat here. So 1, 2, 3. They're flying all around. And then this needs one of these little wing nuts that go on there. So that goes on there like that. Got it. Okay. Now I get to decide what I want to put in the middle of these things. And I want to put these, but these are, well, that one fits. Let's see if this other one fits. That one's too big. Need another one that size. Let me put this one down. Where is the one that's that size? That should be it, hopefully. That one. And this one. What kind of stencil is, which one? This stencil? This stencil is a Tim. It's the Twisted. It's called Twisted. Alright, so I have my 3 bats on there. Get rid of some of this gel. And since it is nighttime, I'm also going to put a couple stars. So let me see where I want my stars to go. 1, 2. Oh, I have a bigger one. I don't want to get the bigger star. Stars, yeah. Stars for Starry Night. to put 3 there, I think, and I'm going to put them on this one. This one. And a tiny one. That's the same. Thanks, Judy. So I don't know. I'm trying to look at the stars to see if I really want the stars on there or not. I think maybe not. And my other one, I have stars. All right, so I think I've got all my metals and stuff that I want on there. I got everything on there. I'm putting my ghost on last because I'm going to keep them white, so I'm not going to paint them black. So I'm putting my ghost last. So, what happened? You're welcome. Well, let's do. What happened? I missed that. I missed that. Oh, 160 pencils. That's a lot, Ange. Most of them only hold like 120, I thought. That's nice. All right. So now I'm going to go with the art stone. So let's do the house first. So I'm not going to use the heavy gel. Let me get rid of that. You really have to wipe this stuff off or it's going to stay on there. All right. So if you don't have art stones, like I have the really tiny ones, you can see they're like super tiny. So if you have micro beads, they're the same thing as that. This is like the medium stones. So if you don't have that, you can just use beads. See, they're about the same size. So you can use beads. I got these like in the dollar bin. And if you don't have these big ones, whoops, I got these at AC Moore. They're called textured boulders. You see how big they are? They're really big. You know, you can roll up little bits of clay, or if you have beads that are a little bit bigger, you could use, you know, bigger beads. So I am going to use the soft gel. Where is that now? You could even use like glossy accents, but I am going to go with soft gel. And I need a paintbrush. This one. All right, so let me bring you in so you can see what I'm doing. I'm going to bring you in a little bit closer. So it's a matter now of, no, wrong way, of putting the beads wherever you want. So I'm going to start off with the big beads, these. My soft gel medium. So you're basically just taking a paintbrush, and for the big ones I do place them like 1 or 2 at a time. You know, you can grab a couple of them if you want and do them 1 or 2 at a time. So I'm going to put a couple of them in here in the top. And then I'm just going to add them. Like I'm going to add them here where his foot is down here. I'm going to add some there. So it's just a matter of taking some gel and adding them on there. 5, and I'll add some down in here. Glow in the dark clay, yeah, you could do that. I think they have glow in the dark beads as well that you can use. So it takes time to put some of these art stones on there. So, you know, just take your time. So I got some there. I'm going to probably add some up on, I might go with the medium ones there. I'll put some here in the corner. Cover up my little sign there. So you can see that? So it's just a matter of putting the, I'll bring it up here so you can see it closer. Putting the gel and where you want to fill in the holes. So that's the big art ones. So I'm going to also put the medium size ones on here. And that I'm going to use paper towel so when they roll off I can catch them. So the medium ones are these. So I think I'm going to, do I have a little plastic here? Oh, let's see, what do I have that I can use on here? Well, I'll just have to, I'm just going to add some more of the gel and then just sprinkle some of these on here. So you can just pick it up with your brush. I dip my brush in and I pick some up and then you can just lay it down. Just reading the chat for a second. Oh my gosh, Bunny! Oh my goodness. Need a little bit more gel here, I think. Right there. So I've got some boulders and rocks. So I'm actually going to put some. I'm going to put the fine ones here. I think I'll add some on the little bit of side of my little frog. Now, Bunny, they were behaving. Don't get them going. So see, it's just wherever you want the beads. And so now I'm going to take the micro beads and sprinkle them on there. Actually, I don't want to use my copper ones. I want to use, let's see, maybe I'll use these. These are small. I'm going to use these. So these are just glass, tiny glass crystals. I don't know if you see how small they are. They're very tiny. So I wish I had my little spoon, which is upstairs. So I'm just going to sprinkled some in there, so they'll go in between the rocks. And it'll be hard for you to see because they're clear. But they make they give a lot of texture to the piece. Okay. All right, and then I think I'll put some, maybe I'll put some on the house as well. I'll put a couple little beads here and there. So I'm just gonna, do you remember hands coming out of the ground? Yep, I have one of the hands there. I'll put something underneath there. So I'm just gonna add some of the beads on here. And I'm gonna add some, I'll add some of the bigger beads on this one. And then I'm going to add some of the smaller beads. I'm dropping everything everywhere. Who is? I'll stick some underneath here as well. Okay. So I'm going to try to get most of these beads off. Right, so there you can see the hands there. I've got some of the little boulders on there and the beads. So that's pretty much I'm going to do for that, and then I'm going to do the bigger one. So let me see if I can get these beads in here. So for now, you're going to do the same thing with this. So I'm going to turn this upside down so that I can get to it better. Oh, see, my key is moving. I have to put more gel on that. All right. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put some boulders or something on there. Let me move that. So we're going to do the same thing. So I'm going to add the big boulders on there. Actually going to put a couple inside this little flower right there. So then after you've done this, add all your art beads or whatever you're going to do. Then you're going to paint everything black. So Sunday, all the things will be painted black. All your metals, everything. So that's what you'll do over the weekend. Oh, I never stuck that key down. Oh, it's down now. So I'm going to add some in here. Some of these. Right, then I'll put some around here where they have the bigger holes where you can see more of the netting and stuff. And then I'll fill it up with some of the medium ones. there. I think I'll stick some. Stick up here. So you guys have any questions on what to do now for the weekend? There we go. Back, back, back. My back. Black is black. What? Oh, my baby. Oh, they're singing songs now. Alright, so then I'm going to go with the medium beads next. And this one, if you can see, I don't know if you can see, there I have like a hole inside the bottle cap. So I'm actually going to put some gel in there so that I'll get my little mini beads to go in here, and I'll get some of the other beads to go in there. So I'm going to grab some of these, stick them along here. And these give a lot of texture too, which I like. So if you don't have a lot of stuff, you can fill up your areas with a lot of these beads. There you go. Do you have any questions? I'm not kidding. It'll be middle. What? Oh, I don't know. I don't know about these girls. Alright, and then I'm going to put some over here. There we go. So that, I don't know, this is bad. What? I don't know. I'm lost in the chat tonight. Alright, so I'm going to add a couple in here. And in here. And then I'm going to add the little beads. So I got that. I want to add a couple up in here. Got that? Alright, so I'm going to add my final little beads. And then, like I said, you're going to paint everything black. Everything is going to be black. Just so, what time is it? 9:26. I can't do any of mine now because I really have to wait for it to dry or it's going to move all around. Even my little witch's hat doesn't want to stay. Alright, so now I'm going to add my little beads. I'm going to add them along here. Okay, CB, thanks. Like I said, you can't really see these because they're clear. I'm going to pick these up and do the same. Oh yeah, just as easy to do that then. Pick them up with the gel and then lay them down. Alright, I think I'm going to stick some down here on my key. Alright, what perfect, huh? You put a varnish on it? You can put a varnish on it. I'll put some on here. Hi, Fancy. We're almost done. We're just adding the final little beads to our canvas, and then we'll be winding up painting this all black. So then Sunday, we will be doing all the metallics. So Sunday you'll have both your gessos, canvases gessoed black, and then you'll need your metallics so that we can put that on the canvas. And then we'll be done. Sunday we'll be finished with our canvas. It's got two new in here again. Oh, that's good. That's great. Alright, so I think I am finished with all my beads. Finished with all of that. So let me just look it over. Put this away. And I gotta look for my hat. Which is that? So there you can see. So I don't know if you can see, there's the big boulders. I've got some little ones in there. And then that's what it looks like finished. So I'll still have the moon right in here. And then this will be painted too. Like this, I'll probably paint the moon right up to this star and then here. So, okay, Ella. Thanks, Eileen. Alright, so you have your homework. Put your metals, add some extra lace on there, paint the canvas all black, and then we'll practice on the back. Don't forget to put a little black gesso in the back of your canvas with some texture paste, I don't know if you can see the texture piece. So we could practice on there first. And then, yeah, it's pretty much done. So let me move that over so you can see that. Let me move you out a little. Alright, and so mine is done. I just need my little witch hat for my frog. And I didn't add too many flowers. Usually I do add more flowers, but I didn't this time, so. Thanks. Hope yours is nice. Yours will be good. Yep, that'll both turn out just fine. Yep, just add all your little extra pieces as much as you want. Black gesso it, and then Sunday we'll be finishing it. So, have a good weekend. Have fun tomorrow, CB. I know you will. She's really good. And I will see you guys on Sunday. Night, Joan. She's always hanging in there. Paul can finally go to sleep. Night, everyone.